The sun was already waiting by the time I reached the street. A little coffee in my right hand, a quiet song beneath my feet. The bakery doors were open, someone waved as I walked by. Nothing really happened, still I couldn't help but smile. A bicycle rode beside me for just a little while. Two friends laughed across the corner like they hadn't seen each other in a long, long time. The trees were dancing slowly with the breeze that found the road. Funny how the smallest things can lighten up your soul. Maybe every morning has a little gift to give, if we slow down long enough to notice it. What a beautiful morning, what a beautiful day. I'm gonna hold this feeling a little longer today. One more step, one more smile, everything feels lighter for a little while. What a beautiful morning. The river caught the sunlight like it knew just what to do. A child skipped across the pathway chasing something out of view. The world kept moving forward, but I didn't need to run. Some days are worth remembering before they've even begun. I used to wait for weekends or something big to change. Now I find the best moments hiding in ordinary days. A warm cup, a friendly face, the sky without a cloud. Maybe life has always been speaking just this loud. Take a deep breath, lift your eyes, there's another blue sky waiting to be found. Leave your worries just for now, they'll still be there tomorrow, but this morning won't come back around. What a beautiful morning, what a beautiful day. Every little heartbeat leading me this way. One more road, one more song, maybe I've been happier all along. What a beautiful morning, stay with me a little while. The coffee's almost gone, the sun is a little higher, and somehow the day already feels like a good one. I missed the green light, didn't really mind. Another minute didn't steal my time. The radio was playing something old and bright. I turned it up and drove into the light. The windows open wide, the wind knew every word. Some days begin without a single plan, and somehow they're the best. A little roadside diner, a hand-painted sign, a couple sharing coffee, laughing all the time. A dog asleep outside the door, like he'd seen 1,000 mornings and still loved everyone. Take it easy, take it slow. Some places only find you when you let go. Take the long way, don't rush home. Leave a little time to be your own. Take the long way, windows down, let the world slow round. Take the long way, you'll be fine. The river caught the afternoon, silver dancing under June. Kids were running through the park, trying to catch the fading light. No one won, no one cared. That made me smile right there. Every turn holds a story, every mile changes you. Not all journeys need a reason. Some are beautiful because they're true. Take the long way, stay a while, carry home another smile. Take the long way, breathe it in. Every road is where a good day can begin. So did I. I packed a little lighter than I thought I would. A worn-out pair of sneakers and my favorite hoodie. The map stayed in my pocket, I didn't need it yet. Some roads are better found one step at a time. The station wasn't crowded, just a few familiar faces. A child was chasing pigeons, someone humming softly. The morning felt so quiet, like it knew my name. Every little heartbeat sounded just the same. Here we go, nothing more. Open skies, open doors. Leave a light on, I'll be home. Maybe later, maybe soon. Leave a light on, don't you worry. Every road will lead me through. Leave a light on for me. The train began to move, slow enough to wave goodbye. The city slipped behind me without asking why. Fields became the skyline, clouds became the view. Funny how the distance can make the world feel new. I don't know where tomorrow is waiting for my name, but I've learned the best stories never start the same. Sometimes all you need is one small step and a little faith to follow it. If the wind keeps changing, I'll change with it. If the rain starts falling, I'll walk through it. Every mile has something waiting I don't wanna miss. Leave a light on, I'll be home with new stories to bring along. Leave a light on till I find another sunrise, another song. Leave a light on for me. Disappeared around the bend. I looked ahead and smiled. The morning came without a sound. A little light fell on the ground. I tied my shoes, stepped out the door, feeling lighter than before. The streets were slow, the air was clear, the kind of day that brings you here. No big plans, no finish line, just a little peace of mind. Passing train, a waving hand, a dog asleep beside the stand. The leaves were dancing in the breeze like they knew a melody. I looked around and caught myself smiling for no reason at all. Some days don't need anything to become beautiful. Take your time, the world can wait. Some of the best things never arrive too late. One more mile, one more song, keep your heart moving on. One more smile, one more day, maybe that's a beautiful way. One more mile. One more mile. A little cafe down the road, someone riding all alone, not chasing time, not chasing gold, just another story told. The clouds were drifting soft and wide, no need to hurry, no need to hide. Every step felt easy now, I don't know why, I only know. Every road has its own rhythm, every sky changes slow, every heart learns to listen more than it knows. One more mile, one more song, nothing says you must be strong. One more laugh, one more chance, life is found in simple things. One more mile, keep walking on, the road went on, and somehow so did the smile. The sky was turning gold, as I stepped outside. A quiet little breeze was walking by my side. No place I had to run, no race against the time. Just one more open road and this old heart of mine. A train went rolling past, beyond the empty field. The windows caught the light like something almost real. I stopped to watch it fade until it disappeared. Funny how a moment can make everything feel clear. Take it slow, don't let go. There's more to life than we all know. I'm on my way, on my way. I'm on my way, on my way. No need to hurry, no need to chase. I'm on my way, right where I belong. One more mile, one more song. The wind moved through the trees like an old familiar tune. A little out of time, but somehow never wrong. I found myself smiling without a reason why. Maybe some days don't need one to feel alive. The road kept stretching out the way it always does. One turn became another without asking too much. I wasn't looking back, I wasn't looking far. Sometimes the best direction is exactly where you are. Leave a little room for something unexpected. Every new sunrise has a story still unfolding. I'm on my way, on my way. I'm on my way, on my way. Every tomorrow starts today. I'm on my way, on my way. No need to know every answer before I go. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. The road went on, so did I. That was enough. Windows open, summer breeze. Someone's humming down the street. Bicycles and traffic lights. Everything is waking right on time. Shoes on pavement, easy pace. A little sunshine on my face. Nothing special, nothing new. Still it feels brand new. A dog is running through the park. Children laughing after dark. Someone drops a shopping bag. Everybody helps without being asked. Life keeps moving soft and slow. Funny how the little things grow into memories you never planned to hold. Every little light finds a way, even on an ordinary day. Every little light shines on somebody. Every little smile starts somewhere. Take a chance, take your time. You don't have leads you home. The evening paints the rooftops gold, stories waiting to be told. Open windows, old guitars, someone singing underneath the stars. The city's never quite asleep, still it knows how to breathe. One more step, one more song, keep moving on. Some days don't change the world, they simply change your heart quietly, without asking for applause. Every little light keeps on shining, even when you don't see. Every little dream starts with one step, one small hope, one heartbeat. Every little light finds its way, maybe yours is shining today. The sky turned blue, then gold, then blue again. I smiled and kept walking. Streetlights flicker one by one. The evening's almost come and gone. A yellow bus across the square. I check the time, you're not there. People talking, passing by. A little laughter fills the sky. The city's breathing soft and low, like it already knows. A woman reads an old magazine, a little boy chasing dreams around the bench without a care. His paper plane cuts through the air. Someone's playing a radio, a song I knew years ago. I almost sang the second line, then smiled to myself. Funny how the world keeps moving, even while you're standing still. Every road leads somewhere, every heart gets there. Sooner or late, step by step, one small story, one deep breath. Every road leads somewhere, maybe this one leads me home. The bus arrives, the doors swing wide. People wave and step inside. I stay another minute watching headlights paint the rain across the street. Everything feels quietly alive. Maybe waiting isn't wasted, maybe slowing isn't lost. Summer life happens softly far away. From every clock the wind turns another page in yesterday's newspaper at my feet. And somehow that feels enough. Not every answer needs a reason. Not every goodbye needs a name. Some nights simply remind us nothing stays exactly the same. Every road leads somewhere. Every step brings you there. Take your time, look around. Hope is found in ordinary towns. Every road leads somewhere. Maybe that's the point all along. The next bus came, I got on, still wondering if waiting had been the best part. Platform 7, 8:05, a suitcase leaning against the gate, a paper cup still warm to hold, the morning air not quite cold. A train rolls in, the doors slide wide. Some say hello, some wave goodbye. I stand and watch for just a while. A stranger smiles, I smile back. An old man folds his morning paper, same slow way he always does. A little girl counts passing trains, like everyone knows her name. The station clock keeps perfect time, nobody here seems in a rush. Funny how a place can feel like home without a key. Maybe every road starts the same. One small step, one passing train. Every station holds a story, every face has somewhere to go. Every goodbye leaves a memory, even if we'll never know. Take your ticket, take your time. Some of the best days never arrive, they simply begin. The whistle blows, the window shines, someone waves for one last time. The city wakes beyond the tracks, life keeps moving, nothing asked for perfect words or perfect plans. Sometimes the journey is enough to change the way you see the world. Maybe tomorrow looks the same, maybe it doesn't need to. The sky is wide, the rails go on, and somehow that feels like hope. Every station holds a story, every mile becomes a song. Keep on moving, keep on dreaming, you were closer all along. Every sunrise starts somewhere, every heart finds its way. Maybe today is waiting just beyond Platform 7. Ooh, Platform 7. Platform 7. Ooh, the train disappeared, the silence stayed. I picked up my bag and smiled. I found a seat by the window, the same one as last week. The barista smiled like we'd already said hello. Before either of us spoke, steam rose from the cup for just a little while, before disappearing like it had somewhere else to be. I watched it anyway. I watched it anyway. The record player skipped once, nobody seemed to mind. Someone turned another page, a chair moved across the floor. The room wasn't quiet, it was simply comfortable enough that nobody needed to fill the silence. Funny how the smallest moments ask for nothing but stay the longest. Leave the afternoon slow, afternoon slow. There's no need tonight. One more cup, one more song. Maybe we've been right where we belong all along. A couple by the door couldn't decide if they should leave, so they ordered another coffee. I smiled to myself because I've done that too. Sometimes you're not waiting for someone, you're waiting for the feeling to last a little longer. The light began to change across the wooden floor. Everything looked exactly the same, and somehow completely different. I guess that's what happens when you finally slow down enough to notice it. No grand ending, no perfect line, just another ordinary day, turning into something worth remembering without even trying. Take your time, stay a while, hear the room breathe again. Nothing more, nothing less, just this moment. Leave the afternoon slow, let the daylight stay. Leave the afternoon slow, just another day. One more smile, one more page. Maybe all we ever needed was a little more today. The coffee was gone, the music kept playing. I stayed for one more song. The window was open when I woke up. I don't remember opening it. Maybe I did, maybe I forgot. The curtain kept moving every few seconds, like somebody was breathing on the other side of the room. The city wasn't even loud yet, just a bus somewhere, a dog barking once, then nothing. I made coffee, left it on the table, walked away, came back. It was already cold. I laughed a little. For some reason that felt exactly right, like there was nowhere I needed to be. Maybe that's enough. Maybe this is it. Maybe not every day needs to become a story. Across the street, someone watered plants on a tiny balcony. The same person, the same time, every morning. I've never met them, but if they stopped, I think I'd notice. It's strange, the things we remember. Not birthdays, not meetings, not the days we were busy. Just sunlight on a wooden floor, a song from another room, a window left open. Maybe that's enough. A little light, a little air, a little time. Maybe that's enough. for today. The coffee was cold, the window was still open, and somehow the morning felt complete. Felt piano is the emotional center of the arrangement. Acoustic guitar supports the rhythm quietly in the background. Light up bright bass, soft brush drums, subtle jazz harmony, urban coffee house atmosphere, contemporary jazz pop, sophisticated and elegant. The arrangement should feel spacious and refined. The singer should sound like sharing a story across a cafe table. Avoid country influences, avoid Americana influences, avoid folk style guitar dominance, avoid rustic textures, avoid campfire atmosphere, avoid sounding rural. Leave natural breathing space between vocal phrases. The arrangement should grow naturally from beginning to end. Avoid sounding generated. (9:30), the coffee shop's awake. A chair scrapes across the wooden floor. Somebody laughs, then apologizes for laughing too loud. The girl behind the counter already knows my order, but asks anyway, just to be polite. I like that. Nothing extraordinary, nothing to remember still. Hope I never forget it. This could be my favorite day, not because anything changed, just because I noticed how beautiful ordinary can be. Outside reads the same newspaper every single morning. He always folds the corner first before turning the page. I've never spoken to him, but somehow I'd notice if he wasn't there. Maybe home isn't somewhere, maybe it's someone or something you'd miss. This could be my favorite day, not because everything's okay, just because for a little while I stopped trying to be somewhere else. Somewhere else. Years from now, I probably won't remember what I wore or what song was playing, but I think I'll remember how the sunlight reached the table just before you smiled. Take your time, stay a while, leave tomorrow outside. Right now is enough. This could be my favorite day. One more laugh, one more page, one more walk, one more song. Maybe I've been living the good days all along. .9, the world kept moving for once. I didn't feel the need to catch up. I almost stayed inside today, but something said just take a walk. So I grabbed my keys, locked the door, and let the morning do the talking. The coffee shop was filling up. A couple laughed across the room. The girl behind the counter smiled and started singing with the tune. The traffic light turned green again. Nobody seemed in any rush. A man was walking his old dog like they had all the time they wanted. Someone rolled the windows down, music drifting through the street. I caught myself keeping the beat without even noticing. Funny how the smallest change can turn an ordinary day into something you remember. Everything feels better with the windows down. A little more sky, a little less doubt. Wherever this road goes, I'm alright. Sometimes that's enough to make the day feel right. Everything feels better with the windows down. Bought a sandwich, sat outside, watched the people passing by. Some were talking, some were running, some just wandered without trying. A little kid dropped his balloon, his dad caught it just in time. Everybody laughed for just a second, so did I. Maybe we don't need a brand new life. Maybe we just need a different afternoon, a slower song, a deeper breath, a little room to look around. Everything feels better with the windows down. Leave behind the noise somehow. One more corner, one more mile, one more reason just to smile. Everything feels better with the windows down. I got back home, nothing had changed, but somehow everything had. hanging in the back of the closet. There was a movie ticket still tucked inside the pocket. I couldn't even tell you what the film was called, but I remember laughing all the way back home. The sleeves are worn a little, the zipper doesn't slide. There's coffee on the cuff that never washed out right. Most people would have thrown it out years and years ago, 'cause some things stay with you even when they don't. Funny how a little thing can open up a whole memory. I think I'll wear it one more time, even if it doesn't fit quite right. Some things fade, some things don't. Some old roads still feel like home. I think I'll wear it one more time. One more time. I walk down to the corner where we used to meet. The record store is gone now, there's a flower shop instead. Everything keeps changing, bit by bit each year. Still I swear I hear you laugh every time I'm here. Maybe growing older isn't losing things, and maybe it's just learning what you're meant to keep. I think I'll wear it one more time, not because I'm looking back, just because it still reminds me life was always moving fast enough, and somehow this old jacket kept up. I put it on, looked in the mirror, smiled, and walked outside. I left the house a little late. The morning still was fresh. The city hadn't found its pace. The streets were breathing yet. A little bakery down the road, the smell of warming bread, a friendly wave, an open door, a quiet smile instead. Record played inside a shop, I knew it from somewhere. I couldn't find the name of it, but somehow didn't care. The melody kept following like footsteps in the sun. Some songs don't ask you where you've been, they simply come along. Every little turn, every little street feels a little brighter when you slow your feet. If every day could feel like this, I'd never count the time. I'd let the hours drift away like clouds across the sky. If every day could feel like this, I'd carry nothing more than one good song, one open road, and all that's waiting just beyond the door. A boy was flying paper planes across an empty square. They never stayed up very long, he threw them anyway. An old man laughed and clapped his hands hands as one sailed past his hat. For just a second, everyone forgot the time. Maybe joy is quieter than we imagine. Maybe it lives inside the smallest things. A passing breeze, a familiar song, a walk with nowhere you have to be. If every day could feel like this, I'd take the long way home. I'd leave a little room to breathe and never walk alone. If every day could feel like this, I know without a doubt the best of life was always there, waiting to be found. The sun was lower now. The music had faded, but the feeling stayed with me. Half past 9 on a Saturday. You were waiting by the corner cafe, hands in your jacket, looking around, trying to whistle, but laughing instead. I still remember that crooked smile before we walked a single mile. We never talked about big dreams, just favorite songs and football teams you pointed out. A little record store I'd passed 100 times before. Funny how the smallest things can change the way a whole street feels. Time goes by, people change, some things never fade away. Meet me there, 9:30. Same old corner, same old sign. Bring a story, bring a smile. Let's get lost for just a while. Meet me there, 9:30. The owner still remembers names, still waves hello. Just the same, the coffee's good, the music's low. Nobody asks where we should go. The day unfolds without a plan, exactly how the best ones can. Some memories don't ask to stay, they simply find a place to live. Inside a song, inside a smile, inside a place worth coming back to. Meet me there, 9:30. We'll leave the busy world behind. One more laugh, one more mile, one more ordinary day worth remembering all the while. Meet me there, 9:30. I check my watch, 9:30. Right on time. You showed up right on time. Same old smile, same old eyes. We grabbed a seat by the window, didn't talk for a little while. That was fine. Cars rolled by, people smiled. Someone waved to someone else. The coffee between our hands. Nobody cared about the time, neither did we. Nothing new, nothing grand, still somehow here we are. Stay for a while, don't say a word. Some moments don't need much. Stay for a while, that's enough. Just being here is enough. Stay for a while. Stay for a while. The song changed outside the door. You started humming along. I never asked what it was. I liked it just because you did. Some days move too fast, this one didn't. I'm glad. Stay for a while, leave the world outside. The afternoon can wait. Stay for a while. One more smile, one more song, one more minute. Stay. Finished our coffee. Nobody wanted to leave. We missed the exit, didn't turn around. You looked at me and started laughing. The map kept talking, neither of us cared. The road ahead looked good enough. We rolled the windows down, turned the music up, sang the parts we knew, made up the rest. We found a little diner just off the highway. The waitress said, sit anywhere. The coffee wasn't perfect, the pie was way too sweet. Still, somehow it tasted better than we planned. We stayed longer than we meant to. Funny how the wrong turn sometimes feels exactly right. Oh, maybe getting lost isn't getting lost. Maybe every wrong turn has a reason. Let's keep driving just because the day feels good and that's enough. Maybe getting lost isn't getting lost. We stopped beside a river, skipped a couple stones, talked about the places we still wanted to see. Then we forgot about the list and watched the sunset do its thing without saying very much. Years from now, I probably won't remember what road we took or what town it was. I'll remember how hard we laughed when we missed that exit. Maybe getting lost isn't getting lost. Maybe slowing down is the better part. One more mile, one more song, one more story to take back home. Maybe getting lost isn't getting lost. The GPS finally caught up. forgot my phone back at home. Didn't even notice till half the day was gone. So I kept walking, looking up instead. Funny how the world feels bigger like that. A little boy was feeding birds. An old man laughed at something he'd heard. A woman closed her little bookstore and waved goodbye to the guy next door. Nothing changed, but everything did. Maybe I don't need another notification. Maybe I just need a different conversation. A little more living, a little less looking down. Maybe that's enough for now. I missed 3 calls and 5 new texts. The world survived just like I'd guessed. I found a bench, sat for a while, watched 2 strangers share a smile. The day kept moving nice and slow, without asking me where to go. Maybe I don't need to know everything. Maybe I just need this afternoon. A little more laughter, a little more sky, a little more time passing by. I got back home, my phone was still there. The day was somewhere else. I got off work a little early, didn't know what I should do. So I bought a drink from the corner store and walked the longer way home. There wasn't anything special, just people living their day. Somebody laughed across the street, it made me laugh the same way. Was putting chairs away, a little kid was riding circles. An old blue bus pulled to the stop. Nobody seemed in much of a hurry. I kept walking nice and slow. For once I wasn't chasing anything at all. Maybe this is all I need, a little time before tomorrow. 5 minutes early, that's all it was. 5 little minutes just because. No big plans, no place to be. Funny how that felt like freedom. 5 minutes early changed my day. I passed the bakery, bought some bread, called my brother on the way. We didn't talk about much, just enough to make me smile. Life doesn't always need a reason. Sometimes a different ending starts with 5 more minutes. 5 minutes early, 1 more walk, 1 more corner, 1 more song. If tomorrow gets too loud, I'll remember how today slowed down. I opened the door, still smiling, for no reason at all. I found my Sunday shoes under the bed today. Haven't worn them in a little while. Still got a bit of dust around the laces. Still fit just like they always did. So I put them on, walked out the door with nowhere I really had to be. The cafe on the corner was playing something old. A man was reading yesterday's paper. Two girls were arguing over chocolate cake. The waiter smiled like he'd seen it all before. I ordered coffee, stayed a little longer than I planned. Funny how nothing changed, but today felt different. These old Sunday shoes, nowhere to go. They always find the slower roads. One more corner, one more song, one more place to belong. These old Sunday shoes take me home. I walked until the coffee was gone. Past the bookstore, past the bridge. A dog came running just to say hello, then hurried back like he remembered something important. I kept smiling for no reason at all. Some days don't ask to be remembered, they just quietly become memories. These old Sunday shoes still fit me well, even after all these years. One more laugh, one more street, one more story left to meet. These old Sunday shoes keep me moving. Set them by the door.